Hi, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. I see that my numbers increased slightly and I'm just floored. So thank you. The most recent thing that has happened to me is realizing that people have an issue with my quietness, and it's tripping me out. To be honest, I don't understand why people have an issue with me sitting down, minding my own business, doing my work or my job or whatever it is I'm doing, and not talking. Believe it or not, as much as I love to talk, it's almost equally as much as I love to be quiet. See, what a lot of people don't know, I was really quiet and shy as a child. I could be sitting in a room and nobody would know I was in the room because, first of all, I was skinny. I was tiny at the time when I was younger, and I could just squeeze up and scrunch up in a chair, which is what I used to do at my grandmother's house. While all them grown folks over there talking about life, I'm over in the chair just sitting over there because I didn't want to be out there with them kids. I don't like a lot of noise at times, and it took me a long time to realize that other people have a problem with me not wanting to be around a lot of noise. Even as a child, your parents put you in things, you kind of fall into things because that's the culture and the nature of your family life. We were a sports family, and everybody was really outgoing, and you were either playing sports, which we did, and or you were a cheerleader, or we learned how to twirl the baton from the legendary Houston Rockets Calvin Murphy. We explored a lot of things, but when you're out about and you're around all these people and all around, the world and the noise and the ambience, when you get home, I just want to be quiet. I just really don't want to hear nothing. I sometimes don't even turn on the TV. I'm just in here. And that leads me to a story that I posted a while back. I'm in the house, right, and I'm quiet. So the guy in the complex thought I wasn't home and tried to open my front door with his key. Now, I don't know how he thought his key would fit in my door, but the fact that I was quiet, I was able to take note of that situation, but why? Why can't I be quiet? It's a real problem at work. And I got fired twice. I got fired twice recently because I would come in, sit down at my desk and do my work. And oh, Biddy was so evil. She's over there at her desk divided by an open cubicle, right? And I had like one earpiece in because she was so loud that I needed to play relaxation music or listen to a TV show or a movie really low to kind of balance the chaos, right, in my head. And so she thought, or they all thought, that I had this up loud, 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 whereas I don't do that because I need to hear what's going on. So I heard her at her desk. Yeah, we got the new girl over here. Yeah, she one of them. Yeah, she just come in, do her work and go home. Yeah, she don't say much. You always have those kind. They don't talk a lot. They just come in and go home. And I'm sitting over there like, bitch. want me to go there with you, okay? Let me tell y'all something. What y'all don't want, what you don't want is me to go there with you. Because it ain't going to be pretty. I'm trying to tell y'all, leave me alone, okay? If I'm not messing with you, don't mess with me. Because first of all, here's the thing. If I'm new and you now already came in, I'm so-and-so and I'm do this and I do that and we can't do this and we got to have door closed and we got to, hello to you too. But why do you think now, after all of that, I'm going to befriend you? I'm going to think you're just the most wonderful person in the world. I don't follow trains, cliques, trends, all that stuff. Even on social media right now, to follow me, follow train, to get on this dance train or whatever, There's certain things that I'll do if I feel it's something that really correlates with who I am or with my humor, because my humor is so broad, okay? I have very broad sense of humor. That part really runs in the family. But to sit over there at your desk, talking loud enough for me to hear, thinking you what? Intimidating me? Thinking you what? I'm gonna succumb to your mess, your evilness? See, y'all need to start assessing people before y'all start messing with them. And that's what she didn't realize. I don't care who you think you are or who you think I am, because you haven't even known me. You don't even know me. Very few times do I really go out of my way to introduce myself to someone. If I go out of my way to introduce myself to someone or offer advice or offer my 2 cents, as they say, because a lot of times what you think somebody else might want to do or should do, that could be the farthest thing from their mind, right? But if I do go out of my way to try to say hi to you or to speak to you or want to shake your hand, I've already done some research on you. That's when I've already done research on a person. I don't just get up, wake up, see somebody and, I want to go meet. No, I've already did research, made an assessment, and felt in my soul and spirit a lot of times that's what God wanted me to do, right? It's not even really what I felt I wanted to do. Because me living out here in this world and in Los Angeles for a long time by myself, I've learned a lot, I've seen a lot. And a lot of times what you think is true is so far from the truth. The thing that you think you want to do or might want to do is not what you want to do. And what I've learned over these last couple of years of watching these highlights come out about people in the news, I know God has protected me from being around certain people. And me and my friend talk about that all the time, because being in the entertainment business and meeting almost everybody that y'all have seen, or being in the vicinity of the people that y'all have seen on TV, especially the older ones, I've been in the same room with a lot of those people. I got some crazy stories that I even tried to meet certain people because, I wanted to work with them. But the way I went about it, it wasn't right. But back then, I didn't know what was right. I only did what I felt in my head was right. But here's another thing in my quietness. So when I was a talent assistant, you take the talent around on the shows and get them to where they need to be. You kind of help guide them through the venue, even though they might have been at that venue many times because they've been to several award shows. But it's your job to help them navigate through the facility. And you might take them to hair and makeup, wardrobe. You might take them back to their dressing room. You escort them to and from their car. They might need to go to the restroom down the hall. They might want to go get something to eat or whatever. And there were 2 times where I got in trouble for standing back and being quiet with the talent. And each time the person that was over the talent coordinators came in right when the talent was being nice to me. So I'm going to tell you the first time. First time, I think it was Arsenio Hall. I absolutely love Arsenio Hall. I don't care what y'all say. Arsenio Hall is one of the nicest people on planet Earth. So I was showing Arsenio Hall around. I don't remember which show because I did so many shows. And, he was down there with the director or whoever of the show. They were talking to him, showing him what to do. And I'm at the back, just waiting. And he looks around and he's like, "What you doing way back there?" I'm like, "No, we're not supposed to, come close to the talent. Come on down here, girl. Come on down." And I'm like, I'm going to get in trouble. And so I eventually went down there and he kind of was like, "Come on, you with us, you with me tonight, you with me today, whatever," being real, real friendly. And the moment I'm down there, here comes the damn person that's over the thing. And she's looking at me like, "Why is she talking to the talent?" And I'm like, fuck. And so that person never hired me again. Never hired me again. So the second time I was doing the American Music Awards and I had Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie is the nicest person ever as well. And Lionel Richie down there talking to people, they, the directors or whatever. And again, it was almost like deja vu. And he turned around, he's like, what you doing back there? Come on down here. Come on over here. And the moment I get down there, here comes the damn person that's over the talent assistants. And they're looking at me like, "What the hell are you down there with the talent?" And that person never hired me again. So after 5 years or so of doing that and actually working with the same people, the fact that they didn't understand that I know the rules and I wasn't gonna, jeopardize me not working again. But if a talent is instructing you to do something, it's really hard to say no. Okay, it's just hard to say no. Even like I said, "No, I'm gonna get in trouble." I'm like, "No, you're not gonna get in trouble." But they don't know that the people that we report to think they are the talent as well sometimes. But I understand they don't want you fraternizing with the talent because the talent is there to work. But it's kind of hard to stay a certain distance from them when you're there to help them, So, yeah. That ended my talent assisting career. But I had fun. I did a lot of shows like that. But again, leading back to quietness, even when I worked on sets, I'm over there, I'm quiet or whatever. People just look at me strangely like, what's wrong with her? And there is absolutely nothing wrong with me. I am observing. I don't have nothing to say. What I'm just be talking for to be talking and I don't have nothing to say. Why are people so intimidated by my quietness? Now, there are times when y'all gonna wish I was quiet because I can get talkative. I can get funny, loud, crazy. I was a cheerleader. I had to learn how to start yelling and screaming up to the top of the stands, at the football stadiums and things like that. So my voice is loud. And then let's add the fact that I'm from Texas and we do everything loud in Texas. And add the fact that my family is loud. And if you in the room with all of us, you might need a pair of earplugs because we gonna be loud. So in the moments of my quietness, I guess maybe it does kind of shock people and make them wonder why I don't have anything to say. But I always had this thing about me. If I don't have nothing to say, I don't talk. That was just me, because I knew a lot of people, they just talk just to be talking. Don't even know what the hell they talking about. Making up stuff. Just talk, 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 talk. And that's not me. That's not me. But it bothers people in the workforce, in the workplace, in the 9-to-5s, in a lot of environments. The only place I really didn't have that issue a lot of the times was when I was in school. Nobody really thought twice about saying, why are you sitting in the back of the room so quiet? Nobody really did that. And I think that might be a reason why I love school more than anything, and kind of miss school a lot, because I enjoy learning, but nobody had an issue with my quietness. I just don't believe in a lot of chit chat. A lot of people, because I'm quiet and only really speak when I have something to say, it can be sometimes such a deep dialogue that then it's too deep for people to want to hear, because I talk about a lot of reality stuff, a lot of life issues, a lot of life stuff. People used to always tell me, every time I talk to you, you make me think about this, or you make me think about that. And yeah, I get a little deep about things, but I also get people that, every time I talk to you, I'm laughing, I'm crying, I'm dying laughing. You're so funny. You have no idea how you be so serious. Like yesterday, I was with my friend, one of my best friends. And I'm just talking to her, and she driving, and she just like cracking up. And I remember at one point I stopped to think about what I had just said, and I'm kind of laughing at myself, because when I looked at it in hindsight, I was like, "Is something wrong with me?" Because the correlations and the adjectives and the verbs and all this stuff that I use. See, I grew up, in high school, you had to use your words, okay? And I was the vice president of the speech and drama club. And baby, we believed in vocabulary. We believed in, when we had our capping sessions, our ranking session, our yo mama so fat, or, when we just... We use words, okay? And so that's why I really don't like to play those games, because when you're playing a game, I play to win. And you're not going to beat me being creative and talking about you, because I'm going to come up with some stuff that make you want to be ready to fight. And so I just used to, when we were on the bus and things like that, going to speech tournaments, I would just stay out of it, because listening at some of the people, I'm sitting there thinking of the thing that I would say to them in my head. I'm like, nah, just shut up. Nah, just shut up. Even though it was a joke, people I go for the gusto. Let's just say that. So I don't really like playing those types of games. What I do miss playing is Scrabble, because again, I'm a word person. I love words. And I just told myself recently, I have to start reading again. I just got out of reading books the way I used to. That again, that's why I was always so quiet too. I did a lot of reading. I love reading. I love learning new things. So I'm always sitting, watching videos. And I'll be learning stuff that I might not never use. I might not never use it. I was laughing at myself the other day. Oh, on YouTube, watching them learning how to put in a carburetor. Why? Why am I watching this? I love to sit and watch people who know how to paint houses very well. The people who put the art in their craft. And I realized that there are certain types of painters. There are sloppy painters, and there are creative artists, painters, it's some people, they can just paint the walls and the crevices with no tape. And that is fascinating to me because I can't do that. Ergo, if you ever see my corners of my house, it's some messed up paint somewhere, and don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. That's not my job. That's not my job. I just did it, but it wasn't my job. Okay, I'm rambling. But yeah, don't let people make you be uncomfortable with your quietness. Okay? Be who you are. I don't care if they got a problem with it. That's who I am. Thank y'all for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. Share my channel with your friends. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.